Patricia, hey, congratulations on being part of this anthology of Voices That Count.
Thank you very much for having me here. It's a pleasure and an honor. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's not a problem. I have a copy of the book right here, which is
nice.
Which is terrific. And you tell a story in part of this anthology. First of all, tell us how you were brought on board to be part of this project.
So David Hernando called me and asked me, would you like to participate in this book? And I said, why me? And he said, you have a lot of things to tell. And he told me, oh, you are a man. When they ask a man to write a book, they say, yes, of course, I am very important. And women, you are like, no, why me? I'm not ready. So yeah, you had a lot of things to tell in this book. So I said, okay, yes. So for me, it was like, wow, participating in this book with a lot of important women from the Spanish society was like, because I know them from TV, from newspaper, but I didn't have a book with them telling that what happened to us in 2021, 22, that how society treats women. So for me, it's very important to be in that book.
Most excellent. Well, first of all, this is a, I'm going to try to pronounce it. Muzungu is a storyline that you actually.
Muzungu means white person in Uganda. Muzungu.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, so when you are in Africa walking, all the children tell you Muzungu, Muzungu, Muzungu. Yeah.
Ah, well, your story is a personal story because it tells kind of two parts of the story. First of all, you told about the story about yourself as an Air Force pilot in
Navy pilot.
Navy pilot. Oh, okay, Navy pilot. Tell us about that experience. Was it not enjoyable experience being the first woman?
50-50. You know why? Because I wanted to be a pilot since I was a child. So I wanted to be a soccer player and a pilot. So I thought, oh, a woman playing soccer is not going to have a real profession, unless in Spain before. So I picked the pilot one. So I studied at university, and when I finished and joined to the exam, it's an exam prepared for the government. It was like 200 people for women, 2 openings. So I studied hard, and I have one of the openings. So I was super happy. You can imagine when you have an exam, a lot of people go to the exam and you are the one who are selected because you deserve it and you studied. I was like, wow. So I joined to the Navy thinking that, oh my God, this is my dream coming through. So one day, the first day I was looking at the air, the sky, oh, maybe tomorrow, after tomorrow, I'm going to fly. Oh my God. Imagine the sky blue with the clouds. I've seen some scenario, but I needed to go to the toilet. And I asked another man, where is the toilet, please? Oh, my officer, we don't have toilet for women. What? 2005. I said, what? So what I had to do now? I don't know. So every time I had to go to the toilet from 2005 to 2012, I had to go to my house. So this like I am answering your question regarding to how was my experience being in the first Navy pilot and the only one, because now it's 2022. So I am the first one and the only one. So my decision wasn't the correct one because I was the stupid one who was there. Nobody followed me. So, but on the other hand, the good part was I flew helicopters and I flew jets. So I'm very happy about that.
Do you feel the male dominance in that industry kind of hindered you, or do you feel like they tried to help you?
No, because when you are different from the color of your skin, your religion, your culture, being a woman in a world of men, you have to be perfect 24 hours per day. 7 days per week, 365 days per year. So it's very hard to be perfect because nobody's perfect. So they are looking at you like you don't deserve to be there. So I passed an exam. So it wasn't connection. So I passed an exam. But they think that you like a woman, you have to be a mother, you have to be a doctor in the Navy, you can be a psychologist, but not a pilot. A pilot is for men. So from that point, it's like, you are not welcome to this place because you are a woman. This job is for men. So they didn't try because they don't have the knowledge to try. They have mothers, wives, daughters, that they don't think that maybe somebody is doing the same to your daughter. Would you like to do that to your daughter? No. So don't do that to the rest of the women. So voices that count is important because maybe a man like you that you think, oh, 2022. Men treat properly women. No, it's not like that because these stories are now, they are real from people like me. So I am not telling you, I know a woman who is the first military pilot that happened that to her. No, I'm telling you, it happened to me. So it happened to me, can happen to your daughter, to your sister, to your cousin. So please respect us equality. So we are the 50% of the population, please, is enough. Enough that they don't men don't respect women, not all the men, but the most of them, because we pick profession, they are mainly for men.
You know, being the first woman, do you see yourself as a pioneer, or do you felt like the challenges were too much?
I picked this profession because I love to fly. I didn't think about, oh, I am the first one. I am a pioneer. I'm breaking walls. No, because when I was a child, I wanted to play the trumpet. Oh, you cannot play the trumpet. This is for boys. Come on. I wanted to play soccer. Oh, you are going to break your leg. I wanted to be a pilot. Oh my God, you can be a flight attendant. So it's like, I am picking things that men pick every day and nothing happens. So you want to be a pilot is perfect. But if I want to be a pilot, it's like, no. It's like, I am not telling you that I want to be an astronaut. No, I am telling you that I want to be a pilot. I want to play soccer. And I want to play the trumpet. It's like normal things for a man. So for me, it was like normal because I was a child. I didn't think anything like, wow, pioneer or weird things. No, the thing is, my problem is like, I like things that men do. So now it's more common, but I was born in 1977. Nobody plays soccer. Nobody played the trumpet. Women, I said, well, nobody wanted to be a pilot. So all my life I had to fight to get things that for men are normal. So it's like, okay, I am not consider myself a pioneer, but if somebody read the book Voices That Count and said, oh, this lady is a normal girl from a little town that she achieved her dream, I can do it too, because she is not a superwoman. So it's a regular girl, so study and work hard to achieve her dreams.
So your life changed when you left the Navy and came to the United States and to California. You got a different perspective out of California.
So I love living in the States because you are amazing. You are very welcoming, very nice. You have a lot of opportunities for women. So the thing grabbed my attention from your society is like you treat women in sport better than in Spain. So you have soccer players like Mia Hamm that they can live being a soccer player from 20 years ago. So we are starting to do these things now. So now soccer players, they can live like salary, like maybe 2,000 euros per month, like a regular salary, but before it was impossible. So women in my age, we had to go to other places to play, to have money to eat. So copying from you, for me, is like, wow, they treat women in sport very good. They are professionals. Children know them. The company support them with sponsorship. So I like that, and I would like that Spain copy from you this part of the sport.
So how did you go from California to Uganda then?
Good question. So I am a volunteer all my life with my mother. I am from a little town and we were trying to help people with disabilities. And then I went to Valencia to university and I do the same thing, but I wanted to do something like different, something like, because in Spain, everybody has food, health, education, but in places like Uganda, they don't have anything. So I look around online and I saw Uganda, the women, they don't have any rights. In fact, first are men, second are children, third animals, and in fourth position, we are women. So we are the last of the last. So I said, oh my God, how can I help them? So the only thing I can do a little bit is to fly a plane and to coach a team. I don't have a plane to take all of them to my plane to bring it to Spain. So I decided to be a soccer coach. But what happened? That women in Uganda, they don't practice sport. Their main job is to have children. So when I arrived there alone, don't do that. Don't go alone to these places. So they don't accept me like, what are you going to do with my wife, my daughter, my neighbor, my sister, my cousin? No, I want you to play soccer because I play soccer. You play soccer, so you are lying, you are a man. So they thought I was a man. So obviously I didn't tell them I was a pilot, because if you don't believe me, I am playing soccer, how are you going to believe me I am a pilot? So I pretend to be, I don't know what I said, a teacher or something like that. So I asked please them to play soccer with their families, and being very, very persistent, at the end I got it. So I tried to start practicing with them, and I remember the first practice in a field full of glasses, plastics. We clean it, and the men were surrounding the field, laughing at us, throwing stones, insulting us, like, women play soccer, what are you doing? Da, 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 da. But now, this started in 2015, now 2022, they know that a Musungu, like me, a crazy Musungu, goes there twice per year to play soccer with women with HIV, boys, men, and at the end I have that. Before they wanted to play with us because we were women, but I bring my balls from the Spain, good balls, and they said, oh, if I want to play soccer with good balls, I had to follow the rules. So they play with us, all mixed. They didn't want to play with women with HIV because in Uganda you have HIV, you are like, wow. So now they are friends, they pass the ball because I have rules. It's not like a competitive game, it's like gender perspective game. Means that you are a really good soccer player, it's not your game to have the ball and score. No, you have to pass the ball toward the players, not only you. Plus today, the goal is going to be scored for this woman, because I know when you score a goal, I know for personally, it's like, wow. So I want that she feels the wow and the recognition of all the people. So all the things we pass through soccer, they pass to the communities, to respect women, equality, to be a team. So the soccer is the tool, the skills to try to share respect and equality between women and men.
This convincing must have taken you a lot of time, especially since you're not Ugandan.
Especially because I am a woman, I am white, so it's like, I told you, you're a man, you're lying, I am a man. So it was like talking, saying, please, I practice sport, nothing happened, I have an education, they have to have education too. More for women, that men telling them that you are nothing, you can do anything because you are not intelligent. And I was there, I said, no, you are very intelligent, you are very, very, you can do it, you need to read, you need to learn how to read, how to write, how to do math, because it's good for you. So because we are teaching during the day, and during the afternoon we play soccer. Finally, in 2017, we do the non-profit organization Goals for Freedom, that I would like that people follow us and see all the things we are doing. We are building a little school, a humble school for these children. So you want to go to the website, goalsforfreedom.com. You can see all the things we are doing, and please help us to have a better world.
So do you feel like it's mission accomplished what you did over there in Africa?
No, it's too little. So our non-profit organization, we are 4 members. We are like a small. We try to do like charitable soccer games. I asked for money, $500. I sent $500. My friend built a classroom. I sent another $700. My friend built another classroom. We are very little and humble. I did something, but very little. I want to do more, but I don't have the capacity, the money, the people to do something big. But we are trying little by little. But honestly, I think that anybody, you, me, whoever, can be a person of action. So maybe you help your neighbor in your apartment, in your house, and you are changing his or his life. So everybody can do the same in Uganda, in the States, in Spain. So we had to do it.
Great. So in the case for Voices That Count, what did you think about the artwork that accompanied your story?
It's amazing. So it's like when I was talking with Sarah Soler, is my cartoonist, the illustrator, is wow. It's like, I don't know, you have been in Africa, but in Africa, the colors are very brilliant. So the sky is blue, the sun is red, the sun is very yellow. So I passed her photos, and when I was showing the illustrations, this, oh my God, this is like being in Africa. So she represented very, very well my story. And plus Voices That Count is like, you don't have time to read, you're in a hurry, but you want to have knowledge, you want to know about equality and feminism, you can read, you have to read this book because it's very entertaining, it's real stories, that can help you, not only you, your mother, your daughter, your cousin, because these stories, they are real. So if we are talking about that, something like that can happen to you, and you need to know how to react to these things. So it's good to know you have a daughter, you have a cousin, a sister. Please buy this book to show them that this is real, this is happening. So do something.
Most excellent. Now, I'm going to bring up this little subject. It was touched upon, was about you coming out, but it wasn't, you know, the whole story. But I understand you're going to tell that more of that story later on in other books.
Sí. O sea, when I was in the Navy, I was enough being a woman, so I pretend to have a boyfriend in my town. So because I thought if I am a woman, I am like that. If I am a woman plus lesbian, wow, they're going to kill me, no? So I pretend to have a boyfriend, but when I went to the States, I was openly gay. So it's like we are in 2022. I think if you have clearly what is your sexuality, you are not be worried about my sexuality. So we are human beings. We have to respect each other. And we are talking about diversity and love. So if we are sharing love is in between two adult people, is okay. So the bad thing is when you are sharing hate. But you are in love or you love somebody, is our problem. It's not like, you know, it's not, you don't have to have an opinion about everything. We are talking about human rights, right? So homosexual, lesbians, gays, trans, we are like that. So you have clear your sexuality, you're not going to talk about mine because you don't have any problem. The problem is when if you have something bad in your head, you're talking about me, but we are, you see, regular people talking to you. So it's 2022, it's like too old-fashioned to say anything negative about being lesbian or being gay.
Yeah, well, love is love, and you know,
and that's it. Love is love.
Most excellent. And for you, Patricia, what are some of your upcoming projects now? What are you doing now?
So I am a soccer commentator now. So I am super happy because, you know, I love soccer. So I am commenting in national TV. Now Spain is playing the Euro Cup in England. So I am going to be one of the commentators. So for me, it's like, wow. I am writing a Los Angeles Times also in your country. I am writing a Curve magazine also in your country. I am writing in a newspaper in Spain about soccer. So now, more or less, I do things that I like. So I'm working in the local radio too, talking about equality. So I do things that I love, and for me it's amazing. Having 44 years old, and I can say not to that, yes to that. So I'm very happy. So I do things that I love, and I am voluntarily working in Uganda to build a school, to try to have a better society and a better world.
So do you say that your dreams have come true after all?
Hey, some of them, but when you achieve a dream, you want more. So my dream now is to have a good school in Uganda for all these children and women, because we are not talking about education, we are talking about safety. So all these women on the street, these children on the street, if we don't put them in a school, they are in risk. Something can happen to them. So my dream now is to build a school and fill the school with all the children that we can't.
Most excellent. Well, let me end it with one more question with you, Patricia. As this book is about to come out, as a lot of young women and young girls will have a chance to read this book, what is the one most important lesson that they hope they would take away after reading your story?
For me, it's a very good question. You have to fight for your dreams. So you're going to have a lot of obstacles, barriers in your life, but if you want something from the bottom of your heart, you're going to have it. For sure, because you have doubts, or you have excuses, you're not going to reach it. But you want to be a pilot, you want to be a journalist like you want to be a writer, you want to have very hard things in the life, but you're going to really so fight, study, and hard very work.
Most excellent. Well said. Well, Patricia, hey, congratulations on being part of Voices Count. Thank you for speaking to us about it. More people should actually read these stories.
Thank you, and my pleasure. Thank you very much.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate it.
Bye. Bye.